smash the sky. The Meadowlands roar, don't ask why. Eli's calm like ice, fire in his veins. 2 Super Bowls, 2 shining rays. Tom Brady's throne looked tall and rich, but Eli stepped up, made him his bitch. Gridiron giants, standing tall, breaking records, breaking walls from the huddle to the end zone call. Giants, 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 we want it all. Giants, standing tall, breaking records, breaking walls from the huddle to the end zone call. Giants, 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 we want it all. We want it all. Mike Jones spinning, tales of the past. Super Bowl glories built to last. Strahan sacks, Plaxico's catch. Coughlin's grit, the perfect match. The 18-0 dream hit the ditch when Eli threw that magic stick. Gridiron giants, standing tall, breaking records, breaking walls from the huddle to the end zone call. Giants, 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 we want it all. Giants, standing tall, breaking records, breaking walls from the huddle to the end zone call. Giants, 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 we want it all.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pace start.
Welcome, Giants fans, to a Saturday edition of the review of the 49ers football Giants game. Welcome to Gridiron Giants, brought to you by Game Changers Media. I'm your host, Mike Jones. How's everybody doing? I know I'm excited for some football. You know, give a shout out to Big C and his Dolphins finally getting rid of their GM. Good for them. I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie. So this game, you know, we're coming off a game where we lose Cam Scattaboo, which is tough. Cordell Flott, tough. There's a lot of injuries, and luckily we're playing a team that's full of injuries as well. So, you know, Paulson Adebo, he's out. Our corner, tight end Daniel Bellinger, doubtful. Jermaine Illuminor, our right tackle, doubtful. Cordell Flott, out. Chauncey Golston, out. Cornerback Art Green, out. Javon Holland's questionable, so he did do limited practices all week. Cornerback Rico Payton is questionable. He was a full participant all week. Tyler Newman was a full participant. And on the other side of the ball, you got the San Francisco 49ers. Guard Ben Barch, questionable. Jake Brendel, out at center. Tackle Spencer Burford, questionable. Jordan Elliott, defensive tackle, questionable. Yetur Gross-Matos, out. Defensive end Bryce Huff, out. They're going to have George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey, son of a beach. It looks like Mac Jones is starting. Purdy, it was questionable, so he's going to be like the emergency backup for this game. So their wide receiver Ricky Pearsall's out, which is cool with me. I'm totally cool with that, you know. I mean, what it really comes down to is on both sides of the ball, both teams are hurting. We got injury-ridden rosters. The 49ers are missing key defensive players like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner for the season. Offensive injuries like the Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Richie Pearsall. You know, and on the other side, like I said, we lost Scat, Malik, just a lot of big names. Dart came in, gave everybody a lot of hope, and then people just started dropping like flies. Our secondary was already kind of trash. I mean, Cordell Flott has played really well, but our defense has just been absolute horrendous on the backside. Our run defense, I think we're close to worse in the league. So I think it's going to be the Giants pass rush that is going to be a major key to whether the Giants do anything. Dexter Lawrence did get called out by Carl Banks, and Dexter Lawrence called him delusional. And you know, I think I'm on Dexter's side. I think yes, Dexter Lawrence has not played up to Dexter Lawrence level to where you're like, oh hell yeah, he's kicking ass. And you know, that's a problem. But I think the Carl Banks thing, I think Carl went a little bit far, saying nobody respects you. And it's like I don't understand how he got that. Like 70-something% of the time, Dexter's double teamed. Now, is he as explosive as he has been years past? No. You know, and we need to start seeing that. I don't know whether it's conditioning, whether his arm still bothers him, or whatever it may be. I mean, I think it would have been okay for Carl to call him out, but to say nobody respects you, I think that's a lie. Because if they didn't respect him, they wouldn't double team him, and that's just the truth. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is he's a dual threat. I mean, he's on pace to have 1,000 receiving yards and 1,000 rushing yards if he continues without getting injured. The 49ers are not good at pressuring the QB. And I think that works out for us because Jackson Dart under pressure, it's you know, it's terrible. It's not, I can't say it's terrible. But it's definitely different. You know, he's got 3 picks while he's under pressure compared to the other one. But when he's not under pressure, his sack rate is very low and only 2% in the red zone. So, I mean, that's uberly amazing. But when he's under pressure, he's got a 19.2% sack rate, and that ranks 34th out of 56 eligible quarterbacks. So, I mean, if Jackson Dart's gonna have a clean pocket, he's gonna have more opportunity, and he's already hard to tackle. He's one of the hardest guys to tackle. He definitely gets under defender's skin when the pocket starts closing in on him, and he just dips. He dips, he moves, he cuts, and he just stays open. He can keep a play alive for a long time. So I think on that side of the ball, offensively, I think it's going to be a shootout because our defense, like I said, our secondary is banged up, and McCaffrey's going to eat us up on the outside the numbers. He's absolutely going to eat us up. He's going to have a big game. I don't deny that. I don't think that. I know that they're favoring the Niners only by a couple points. So, but we're both banged up, and it's like one thing that we're good at, they're bad at stopping. One thing they're bad at, we're bad at, or what they're good at, we're bad at stopping, and vice versa. So it's going to be pretty evenly matched, I believe. It would definitely be a nice game to watch if both teams were healthy. I think it would be a way more exciting game. That's why I truly believe it's just going to be a toss-up. I believe it's going to be close at the end, like maybe 28-24, something around there. I picked the Giants. I'm going to pick the Giants. Obviously, I'm a Giants fan. I want to believe they can win. I do believe they can win. And I think after the week we had last week with Cam, how the way he went out, how the Philadelphia game went, all the energy left, I think this is a big time for Jackson Dart. I think he's going to really want to try to come out here and prove himself. And I mean, in a statement, when he was asked about after the Eagles lost, he said, "I'm not ever going to quit. I don't care what the situation is. If I'm on that field, I'm playing as hard as I can. I'm going to try to lead the best that I can. We've got to start figuring out ways to win because I hate losing. I'm not used to it. I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to be okay with it. We as a team can't be okay with it. We've got to figure this out." So in my mind, just the way he plays and the energy he has, he's doing amazing. Like, I wasn't expecting him to be 2-3 coming in. I really didn't. And what he's been able to do without a receiver core. Malik goes down, and then they have the shitty game with the Saints, and the veteran Darius Slayton, which I don't even like talking about. I feel like it's a waste of air. He fumbles, Cam's fumbled, Dart fumbled, Dart threw 2 picks. It was just a bad thing, and he has no receiving core, but he's making things work. He's good at hitting across the middle of the field. He's good at the short to intermediate passes. I mean, he's good deep too, but we don't really have deep threats. Every once in a while, somebody will break free, like Slayton last week. That was called back on offensive pass interference, which is BS. But I mean, you got to think Jackson played all these games without Malik. Then Slayton was out for a few games. And, some people need to step up for this kid. They need to sit there and give him opportunities. And they definitely have to keep the play alive. Like, they have to keep moving because Dart has that ball and he'll hold it longer than a lot of people. He's able to stay open. He's able to make people miss the tackles. And you need to keep fighting through that. And I think that's going to be a big thing. We need to establish a good, solid run game with Tyrone Tracy, which he's perfectly capable of. And I think one of the differences between Cam Skattebo and Tracy is Cam's like a bull. He's going straight, hit that line, straight hit a hole. Like, he's gone. Like, he's going to try to run you over. He doesn't care who's there. As to where Tracy, he has kind of he has more patience. So he's going to sit there, and before he takes off, he's going to vision where he's going, and then he's going to hit that cut so fast and he's quick. And I think Tracy's due for a couple big breakoffs. A couple 30+ yard rushes. That's going to be a big part of it. We need to get, that way we can open up some kind of play action or some kind of rollout, or just get the defense off coming after Dart. Not that I think that they're going to get there too often, although Illuminor, our right tackle, is out, which really hurts because I think we should sign him. I think we should sign him back after this year. He's been playing good over there. So we still have Andrew Thomas on the left side. It's definitely going to be interesting to watch this game. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know but the 49ers are ranked 30th in the league in sacks with 9, 28th in the league for pressures with 86, 70 hurries puts them at 18, and they have a last place pressure rate at 29.25, and a sack rate second to last. So I'm thinking Dart's going to have a decent amount of time. He's going to be able to make moves, maybe make some plays with his legs, make people think he's going to make plays with his legs and toss it over the top for some good plays. I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be McCaffrey against Jackson Dart. So whatever, we just need something to happen. We have to tackle outside the numbers, especially with McCaffrey. But he can hit us in both ways. He can jump in the slot and plays just as good receiver, like I was saying earlier. He's got 490 rush yards on the year, 3 rushing touchdowns. He's got 56 receptions for 559 yards, average of 10 per catch, and 3 touchdowns. He's going to have a big game. I really feel like McCaffrey's poised for a big game after the loss last week. Tough loss against Houston. That Houston defense is really good. They got the better of them. And I think Houston's trash offensively. So the fact that that San Fran lost to them, it really makes me believe we have a good opportunity here to get this game and hopefully get some players back next week for our game against the Bears, which would be amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I don't even know. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough out there. So it's going to be pretty much the Giants pass rush. If the Giants can get to him, can get to Jones, I believe that, which they can with Burns and Thibodeaux. I'm still waiting and praying for Abdul Carter to get his first sack. The guy, he's doing phenomenal. He's doing phenomenal in rushes or pressures. So like he's there. He's there a lot. He's helping push some of these plays to other players to get sacks. So they have to really be disruptive. They really have to play fast. They have to play tough. Burns has got 10 sacks on the season. He's going to be going out there crazy. And like I said, Abdul, he's doing his job. He's playing really good for a rookie. High number of pressures, just a low number of sacks. And he causes confusion, and his like I said, his pressure stats are amazing. Says Carter has 27 total pressures, leading all rookies in the NFL. He also leads the Giants in pressures. Quick pressures, he is also tied for the lead in quick pressures under 2.5 seconds. High pass rush win rate. His pass rush win rate is 12.4%, which is the highest among rookie pass rushers and 32nd out of 133 qualifying players in the NFL. So, like for a rookie, this is great for us. He's having a good rookie year. He's still got half the season to go after this, which, he's going to develop. Dart's going to develop. And then hopefully next year we have Cam back. We have Malik back. I'm interested to see how Ray does playing in the slot. I mean, he's got to catch balls, and I know he's fumbled and he's had his issues, but he can make things happen, especially if you get the balls in his hand. He gets a little bit of field to work with. So that is one thing I'm excited to see Ray doing. I don't know. Even though we started the season 2-6 or worse, 8 of the last 9 years, this rookie class has given me a reason to look up. You could feel the Giant pride flowing back through your veins a little bit again. I'm not naive. This team's got issues, and I think a lot of it comes from GM, how he's drafted, the players he's picked up. I mean, he got us Burns. I give him that, but he can't even take credit for Dart because him and Mayer pretty much put that on Daboll, and Daboll looks like a genius. Like, I can't even believe we had this discussion at the beginning of the year that, we need to, hopefully Russ plays most of the year and gives Dart a year and all that nonsense. But it's, I'm so happy to see Jackson Dart come in this game. It's just given us all a different feel. It's nice to have hope again. It's nice to feel like I'm interested to even watch the games again. And Jackson Dart by himself has done that. So, the GM issue, the defensive, that's why I said Big C, man, him and his Dolphins, I'm jealous because they got rid of the GM. The GM has got to go. The defensive coordinator's got to go. I like Daboll. I wouldn't mind if he stayed. I think the connection between the two, even if he stayed one more year, whatever. But worst case scenario at the end of the year, if they have to reset, I'm not going to be upset with that either. Really not, because some of the things that Daboll does, I just a little out there, like rushing the blue tent when he did that situation. I thought he was going to have an aneurysm last week when they were getting bad calls by the refs. It's tough. It's a love-hate thing. I like Daboll. I think he's good for Dart, but is he going to be a Super Bowl winning coach? And I can't sit there and say that. I can't sit there and say that I trust in that. And so at the end of the year, I think the GM's got to go at least, but the defensive coordinator's got to go, and do what you will with the coach. I won't be mad either way. Yeah. Like I said, Ray, he's practiced with the first team, Slayton and Wandell, this week. I think Lil Jordan Humphreys is out of upgrades activations, so they would have to sign him to the active roster, which I haven't seen anything on at this point. But it should be interesting. We'll see what kind of positivity Ray brings to the game, and we'll see what Jackson can do. I'm hoping that he's going to be, like I said, clean pockets and have not a lot of pressures that way. He can do what he does. I got the Giants winning this 28-24. That's all I got. This is a tough game. There's not really much there. The injuries, it makes it very hard to come up with a good guess, but I mean, I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be all offense, maybe some defense splashed here and there. And I think we have a little bit of an edge. If we can maintain McCaffrey to a decent amount of yards and whatnot, and control the offense, control our offense, and control the clock, control the game, our pace, our energy, and we keep our energy high. That's why I believe we have a good shot here. Like I said, I got Giants 28-24, and we'll see you tomorrow for the live stream. I'll be live streaming tomorrow, as I have the last few weeks. You'll be welcome to stop by, hit me up, give us some comments. I'll even let you in if you want to talk. So yeah, just before we go, please remember, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Smash the like button. It literally takes 2 seconds. Please, I appreciate it. I'm feeling lucky this week. I think we're due for a win. I think this is a good week to get it. Good luck, Giants, and we'll see all y'all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on Gridiron Giants. Have a good one. Peace.